Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bright, and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you are watching my video, I would like you to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Whenever I drop any amazing video like this, you can get the alert and you can watch and learn. Now, on this video, I'm going to be showing you how to apply for Schengen Visa. Now, on my screen, you can see Schengen Visa application process step by step. Now, what is Schengen Visa? Now, Schengen Visa is a visa that allows you to travel all over the European country. When I say the European country is excluded from UK, Canada, US, Brazil, some other places like that are not um, European country. So yeah, any European country that you want to travel with this Schengen visa, you can be able to travel to this European side of the world. Now, Schengen visa application process step by step. Now, applying for a Schengen visa can feel complicated, especially if you are applying for the first time. But once you understand the process, it becomes much more manageable. Now, you have to understand the steps of applying this Schengen visa before it will not be very, very complicated for you. That is why I see some people look for traveling agent to help them to apply for the visa, for this Schengen visa. Now, the kind of Schengen visa you apply when traveling is a tourist visa. Mostly, people use tourist visa to apply for the Schengen traveling. So now let's go ahead and see the step that we need to know before applying for this Schengen visa. Now, step by step Schengen visa application process, we see that we have 9 processes here. So we are going to be checking from one to nine step. Now, check if you need a visa. Check if you need a visa. Understand the type of visa you need. Is three, two. Number three, determine where to lodge your visa application. Now, four, complete and download the visa application form. Five, schedule your visa appointment. Six, prepare the required documents. Seven, attend your visa appointment. Now, eight, wait for visa processes. Nine, collect your passport. Now, these are the 9 processes you will undergo when applying for this Schengen visa. So, how to apply for this Schengen visa? Now, you have to check if you need visa. So, let's go under check if you need visa. If you need a visa, before making any other preparation, confirm whether or not you require a Schengen visa based on your nationality. Now, based on your nationality, you should know if you need a visa, if you need to apply a visa before traveling to any of the Schengen country, because there are some country that does not need to apply for this particular visa. So you need to check. Unfortunately, Nigeria is among the country that needs this visa. Okay, let's see what is written here. You hold a passport from a country that has not reached a visa liberalization agreement with EU. That EU is European side. Now, hold you hold a passport from non-European country that has reached a visa. Now, this is telling us that if you are not a citizen of, or you are not staying, or you don't have a passport of any of these Schengen country, European country, you cannot travel without the Schengen visa. So since you are in Nigeria, most African, let me say all the African need a Schengen visa, need visa to travel to this Schengen area. So Nigeria is one of them. Now, number two, understand the type of visa. If you are going to visit the Schengen area for a duration of less than 90 days, then you will be required to obtain a short stay visa. This has been formally referred to as a C-type visa or uniform Schengen visa. Now, this visa is called generally is the tourist visa. When applying for this visa, you have reasons to apply for this visa. Is either you are going for tourist, you are going for business conference, you are going for family visit, you are going for reunion. You understand? So these are the type of tourist visa you'll be applying. You understand when traveling to Schengen country. So number three, you say find out where to submit your application. Now, you are required to file your Schengen visa application at the embassy, consulate, or approved visa application center of the country you plan to visit. The country in which you should lodge your application is based on your specific travel plan. Visit just one Schengen country, lodge your application at the embassy or at the destination visa application center of the country. Example, if you are only visiting France, you must obtain a France Schengen visa. You understand that part? Visit several Schengen countries, lodge your application within the country with the country in which you plan to spend the majority of your time, where your main reason for traveling to the Schengen area falls. For example, attending a conference or meeting. If you are planning to spend an equal amount of time in each of the country you are planning to visit, lodge your application at the first country you will enter upon entering the Schengen area. Now, what this is telling us is that now, if you want to enter France, you need to lodge your application in the France embassy in Nigeria. You understand? But if you want to enter like three places, like you want to go to France first, you want to go to Portugal, you want to go to other Greece or other Schengen country. Now, the first country you are going to enter, especially the country that you are going to spend the most time there, is country that you are going to lodge your application. Maybe for instance, if you want to go to Portugal, you want to have a conference in Portugal, like 2 days conference in Portugal, and you want to leave to Portugal to Spain and spend the whole time there. Now, because you are going to Portugal first, you are going to launch your visa application under Portuguese embassy in Nigeria. So that is how this work. I think this is number three. Number four, fill out the application form. In most cases, you will be able to complete your Schengen visa application form online. However, the processes may differ between embassies or the visa application centers that are responsible for accepting your complete application. Depending on the requirements of the country you are applying to, you may be required to download the form. You're not going to download this one actually. If you click on this link, you're going to download the form, but I don't want this to confuse you. Actually, if you are applying for any country, you want to go for any country you're applying through their government site, you will see the form to fill. When you fill the form, you will automatically download them, or you can even download the form, fill it handwriting. Then you can. So I'm not advising anybody. I'm not telling anybody to, or I'm not advising anybody to download this form. So complete and print out submission. Complete the application using the electronic portal provided by the issuing embassy. Complete the application electronica through the system at one of the visa application center. So that is all. So when you are applying for France, for instance, you need to locate France online portal. Then there you will find this form. You download the form and fill the form. Now the fifth step is schedule a Schengen visa appointment. Once you know which country embassy, consulate or VAC to submit your application to, the next step is to make a booking for your visa appointment. Now, when you fill the form, now you want to go to France, you fill the form online, definitely you are going to book an appointment with a consulate or with an embassy in your own home country. So now after then you fill the form. This is when you have to schedule your visa appointment. So when you schedule your visa appointment, then the next step is prepare the document, which is prepare the document. Preparing your document is an essential component to the application process. The standard list of documents that are necessary include complete and signed visa application. That one that you downloaded, you complete it. Make sure you complete, you fill it complete, and you sign on it. Two passport style photograph according to the specification of this particular country. Visa validity, at least let your visa be valid for the 3 months. That can take the month, that can take the time you want to spend in the European country. Now, certification of traveling health insurance. You need your health insurance, evidence of where you will reside. Now, bookings of hotel, arrangement of where to stay, or letter of invitation. Maybe somebody is inviting you from that side. The letter of invitation, you guys, you have they have to send it to you. You will print it, or your bookings, your hotel bookings. This covers the evidence of where to reside. Round trip fare reservation. Now you have to book a reservation flight attaching to your document, telling them that you've already booked a flight that will take you to the country and come back. Now, the last one, proof of funds available. Now, this is very important. Copy of your bank account, letter of support from sponsor, or a combination of both. Now, if you are sponsoring yourself, you need to provide a copy of your bank account statement from 6 months the date. Now, if they are sponsoring you, now your sponsorship will need to send a letter to you, and if it's a combination, you can print your bank statement, and the other person that is helping you, the combination of both your own bank statement and the sponsorship bank statement and letter. So these are the documents you attach. Then you now take it to the embassy during your application, your visa appointment. Attend the visa interview. Yes, this is the next step. Although you may complete the application form online, you must submit it in person. Submission in person is mandatory as it requires the submission of your original document and biometric data, which include your photograph and fingerprints. When attending your scheduled appointment, you should be punctual and bring with all the necessary documents. When you attend your scheduled appointment, you will normally have to submit your document, have your photograph taken, if not already included, and give your fingerprint during the process. 10-digit fingerprint will be taken and recorded in the visa information. Now, there is when you do your biometric and fingerprints. You understand? So this is the seventh step. Now, after then, I think interview processes, biometry. Let's see. So now all these things are interview processes. They have to ask you some questions, and you need to answer some questions. I think I can make that video for how to prepare for your interview when you're going for a visa appointment interview. So payment fee is up here you can pay. No, most Schengen visas, their fee is 90 euros. So you can convert it. Is there when you're submitting your application, that is when you can pay for your visa fee. Wait for an answer. After submission, you wait for some days. Some take 15 days, some even take more than 15 days, 45 days. Then after your visa is out, the last is either it gets approved or it gets rejected. So then you go back, collect your passport. After your application has been processed, you need to collect your passport because you're going to attach your passport. You're not going to leave your passport with them from the embassy, consulate, or visa application center. Most commonly, you need to return personal to the specific counter to pick up. Now they have to send you a message. There's a tracker that you track your application. Do you understand? You track your application within the dashboard where you booked this visa application appointment. There you can track your visa. So after the visa is back in Nigeria, or after your visa is after your visa is available, whether rejected or approved, you will be alerted. Then you will now go to the embassy or to the consulate to pick up your passport. There you will know if your passport is actually approved or rejected. This is how to apply, and this is the summary of how to apply Schengen visa. This is just it. So I will be making a video on how to prepare for your interview. I think to prepare for your interview. So this is all about Schengen application visa. So I want you to turn on the notification bell so whenever I drop any amazing video like this, you can get your notification on your phone. You can watch and help yourself. Thank you. God bless you. Bye bye.